guys. Alright, so let me look at the chart right now. Would I buy Bitcoin? It depends on kind of what you want to do. So like right now, I think it's probably gonna it's probably gonna go up more for like a day or two, and I think it's gonna make one more big leap up, and then to make another big check mark up. So it's gonna be like a big. I'm just waiting for that one more big check mark up, and then I think we should see some sort of a nice, correction, and it's gonna go down a bunch, and then that way on the daily, so the daily is gonna go just a little bit more. This should cross, and I think it'll jump up a bunch, and then because if you look at the 3-day, we're up a lot. But last time we're up a lot, I mean, it skyrocketed. So, like I said, it's not going to hang up here forever. So there should be like a huge dip here, but it should blow up one more time. And then, I mean, you can look at the overall movement, because we passed this middle line. This is the MACD. We passed the middle line, so the overall trend is up, and then which is good. We just started it, so we could be making a nice big move like this. So like we could be like right here, and we're gonna make a big significant dip down. Then we're gonna go back up again, and then so right now, if you are gonna buy it, I would hold it for a couple of days, wait for the huge shoot up, and then could happen in a couple days here or 3 days, and then pull your money out, because if you look at the Bollinger Bands, this is a 3-day. Let's do 12-hour. 12-hour, we're getting a nice squeeze here. So it's so happy, you get a nice squeeze, then boom, you get a nice squeeze, and boom. Now sometimes it does the opposite. Sometimes the nice squeeze and go boom down, but just like I said, the overall momentum on the MACD is trending up, so you have a higher chance of it going up. Plus we're hitting the middle line, which means like this is your resistance now, and then chances are it should pump up, and it'll make a nice big check mark, like our like little stairs. So that's why I think it's gonna make this is gonna all change and go up. So this is a 12-hour. Look at the 6-hour. The 6 hours trending up, so it looks like we're gonna start going up here, and then 2 hours already switching up, or 1 hour I really ever look at. So, but that's kind of my look on the daily. So this should start twisting here, and I think it's gonna make another big huge pump up, which is great. And then that's when you'd want to sell it. Wait for it to go back down. It should go down a lot, and then there should be another big, nice, juicy, fat move up. This is what I think we're gonna get. We're like right here. I'm gonna pump up real good, and then we're gonna have a nice downslope, and then you'd want to rebuy back. Get down there. It's gonna be awesome. This is your 3-day. But you look at it, and that's if you're like a week trader or something. Now, if you look at the monthly, this is if you're an investor. If you look at it from an investor standpoint, on the monthly, right now, if you want to hold for like a couple of years or 3 years, this is a great time to buy. So, I mean, we got our twist, and we're going up. Anything on monthly, weekly, yearly, if you see trend changes, like this is your trend change, now we're going up, overall trend is down, now we're going up. This is your stochastics RSI on the monthly. We got a twist, so that means overall trend is going up. So for the next, how long is that? 2017. So for the next year, couple years, it should be going up. So it just depends on what type of trader you are. So I recommend just being a swing trader and an investor. I would never do day trading. But yeah, so that's my take on what to do right now. And You guys have an awesome day. To coin market cap. A little fast. We'll just look at. I haven't been here in a while. 54% dominance, and then market cap is 170 billion. So basically, if you have like $10,000 in your portfolio of your total balance of whatever $10,000 of money you want to spend on Bitcoin or on investments, you'd want to put 54% of it or 50% of it in Bitcoin. That's a very smart thing to do because it has 54% dominance. And then so right now, I think that another big thing is this is the 200 moving average that crossed this is the blue line is the 50-day. So when that cross is that's a very big event. And so let's look at the 1 year. So it's the first time it crossed in probably about a year, a long time. And when that happens, it's called the golden cross. So that means that's one of your indicators that the bear market is ending, one of your check marks, and then officially the bull market has started. Now, let me just zoom in a little bit. So that doesn't mean that this thing might not go back down a little bit. It's possible that it will, because in like 2015 or 14 it did when the bear market ended and the golden cross happened. And then it went back up again. So, but it's just a good signal to say, hey, you know what? It's time to start buying Bitcoin, and so and holding it for so Bitcoin does a 4-year cycle. So it just ended a 4-year cycle with 1 year of a bear market in 2018. So for the next 3 years is going to be a bull run. So it wouldn't be a bad idea. Well, I strongly recommend. Well, not a financial advisor, obviously, but I strongly recommend that just do whatever it takes to just own one Bitcoin and hold on to it forever. Because every business, I own a moving company and a couple of businesses, and every business is going to take Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. The new Samsung phone has cold storage built into it, and you always want to bring your crypto's cold storage offline for security reasons. And that's very secure. And Bitcoin has never been hacked. It's about 10 years old. What gets hacked are the exchanges. So there's Bitcoin in a nutshell. It's an extremely great place to store value and exchange funds with people. And so, but everything is going to be crypto pretty soon. Even stocks are all going to be tokenized. Starbucks is going to be taking Bitcoin pretty soon. And then there's a huge exchange that the New York Stock Exchange owns called Bakkt. It's going to be, and Starbucks is a part owner of that, and that's very, very big. And then Facebook is getting into cryptos. That was super official. So today's video is about E-Trade. E-Trade is either announced or is doing something. It's kind of keeping it low key, but they're going to be taking Bitcoin pretty soon. And if you just Google it, let's see, Bitcoin news. So I only really pay attention to the huge news, but that doesn't affect me trading at all. So I always look at the charts. The reason why stuff happens is because of the charts and from the previous years. The previous years will tell you the truth of what's going on and what the market is most likely to do. And so the news really doesn't matter for anything, stocks or crypto trading. They're all the same crap. So but yeah, I just saw this. I thought it was really cool that E-Trade is going to be adding Bitcoin. And yeah, so basically my advice is you should own at least one Bitcoin, because in a couple years it's going to be worth a couple $100,000, maybe within a year a couple $100,000. And it's going to be very rare for anybody to own a full Bitcoin. So that's a huge opportunity right now. And make sure you put it in cold storage. I'll make a video about cold storage, how it works, buying the Nano Ledger S, how that all works and stuff. There's a lot of great YouTube videos how hook one up and send your cryptos. Just YouTube search it. If you ever have any questions about anything on this planet, always check YouTube first. There's tons of information on YouTube. And then just spend 1 hour a day researching that topic on YouTube, and you'll be an expert in 7 days. So I'm gonna have a YouTube video just about that technique, 1 hour a day, how much that can change your life. And so but yeah, so this is real fast. You know, the golden cross did happen on Bitcoin. I'm using Coinigy. Coinigy is an awesome trading platform. It's free for a little bit, and then but they got tons of charts. Everything's, you know, very good. It's got your RSI, so tax RSI, and your money, and they have a ton of indicators, and then they got all the exchanges, all the cryptocurrency exchanges. So highly recommend it. And they're a Wisconsin-based company. They're an American company. So just want to give you guys that update. That's pretty good news. And any other crazy questions, leave a comment below. But yeah, my Bitcoin, if I talk about Bitcoin, it's really much going to be about trading and reading the charts, and then techniques like that. So, and trading is extremely simple. It's not complicated at all. And so that's my take. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And like I said, one more time, it's don't ever pay attention to the news. It's all about what's in the charts. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Hey, what's going on? I just want to show this to you as well. So this is on the monthly chart. So if anything, if you're on a monthly or weekly or yearly or whatever, if there's any sort of shift in your indicators, that's very, very big, and they mean a huge difference. So if you look on the monthly, before we were on the daily, so like if there's a shift in the hourly, it doesn't really matter. It's not gonna really do too much, unless you're like a day trader, which I highly don't recommend. I recommend there's a day trader, swing trader, and an investor. An investor barely ever moves the funds. It sits there for a year or two. A swing trader, you know, swings, you know, once a week he'll move his funds into stuff, or maybe once every 3 days, or every month, once a month. So day trader is like every day, which is extremely stressful, and you need a ton of capital, which I highly don't recommend. Anyways, so on the monthly, you can see this is 2017 when it was like rock starting up. It's like crazy, $20,000, right? And we're way up here, and then it just tanked, right? Bear market, sucks. Then we just stood down there, bear market, and then this golden cross happened right around here. And see, if you look at the RSIs, when they cross and they go up and they're touching, that means it hasn't quite touched yet, but it's going to, but it has crossed, went up. That pretty much means that the market is trending up now, and right now is the absolute best time to buy, because this thing is gonna go all the way up. And I mean, I guess it could come down or whatever, but this is still a huge shift. And you can see the money is just starting to go back up again, and so I highly recommend this is a great time to buy, because we're way down here, and there was a cross here. So before there was like no cross, there is definitely a huge, nice, fat, juicy cross. So it's definitely momentum shifting. And then you can see the MACD is that shifted right there. It's on the monthly, and then let's see the what is this at? It's at 50. So the RSI, when it gets about 40, is an okay time to buy. If it gets under, is an awesome time to buy. So it is going back up again. And then you can see the last time we were around this range was in 2016 and 17. Just goes up pretty high. So I mean, it's pretty obvious right now is a very good time to buy. So I try to keep things really simple. Like I said, I'm not a pro, but I can read a chart, and you just gotta keep it really simple. And That's my best advice. So don't look at the news. If it's, you know, right now, if you just look at this is when you buy when this thing is under the 20, you know, but you got to wait for the cross. See, this thing's separated, it's split. That's the cross. You don't want to. So right now, if you buy right over here, it's still going down and down and down. There's no cross, but it has crossed, and so that's kind of your signal that, oh, it's time to start now. And what do you know? There was a golden cross as well. So, but yeah, man, that's everything. Just wanted to show you guys that, and it's pretty exciting though. So hope you guys learned something real fast, and have an amazing day.